Hey, do you know who Joe is?
Julian?
Joe Mama.
Oh my, Jesus Christ.
He got hit by the good old trick in the book.
Hello there, it's Frekoa, and welcome to week 13, which is the time where there's many unofficial races and not a lot of official races, because you know it's the end of the season, with the next one starting soon, which means new content coming to iRacing. And in this video we're gonna look at two piece of content that just came out, which is the Mexico track. I don't remember the proper name of the Mexico track and I apologize, but also the new Indycar car, the Indycar NXT, the Indy NXT car, the Dallara IL-15. So yeah, pretty cool to check that out. It's the first time I really buy something, you know, like I started iRacing in March 2024, and it's really the first time from my memory that I can recall from memory that I bought something when it releases. I could be wrong, but yeah, this is a brand new brand new car, brand new track. So we are literally yeah, we're trying them out. And because it's week 13 and I haven't played iRacing for a long time, because as you know I'm trying to get back into iRacing, but for real this time I'm getting back into iRacing. I even attended the Bristol 500 special event, which ended very badly, but not so badly because I actually gained our rating and safety rating. But anyways, this new Formula car, this new IndyCar and track, the Mexico track, which is a track many people were looking for, well, it's not the only piece of content that has been released for season 4, if I don't say any mistake. I never prepare these types of video, by the way, since it's on my secondary, one of my secondary channels, so you know I don't really put that much effort into the videos, lol. But now it's more like that I'm kind of busy and I'm finally finding the time to record the commentary on this video. But yeah, there's also the Aston Martin GT3 car, which I did a race around Spa. I can maybe put some footage on the screen, and yeah, this new GT3 car, the Aston Martin Evo, is really enjoyable to drive, quite forgiving, of course, when you have the tires at the right temperature, but it seems to be pretty weak on the acceleration side of things, so it shouldn't be like the main target for BOP, for special events and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a very cool car. It sounds amazing, especially on the downshift. Same for this Indy car. Overall, iRacing has really stepped up in their audio department. I don't know if it's really something to be wishing for, if it's really possible, but I wish they would also come back to their older cars that already came out on their service and improve the audio a little bit. And ooh, we have a car here that you know, it's the typical Indy car. It's the typical Formula car experience. You know, you try to not lock up the tires, the wheels, and you know, it's a pretty fun car to drive, this IndyCar NXT around Mexico. So I believe it's 15 minutes, and as you can see, I don't have any overlay on, and as you can also see, my avatar is running at like 2 FPS. It's because usually when I stream iRacing, I stream on my laptop. The game is running on my laptop, but my main PC is the one doing the streaming and running the avatar and stuff. But I try to like run everything in one place because it's like more convenient. But actually, yeah, the avatar is running at 2 FPS, so maybe I will go back into my my previous, you know, my previous setup. And well, yeah, we had a Formula 4, I believe it was. Stopped on the track, because yeah, in this series, I don't remember the name of this series. I think it's called something Wings. I don't remember. It's a Race of Wings, maybe. I don't remember the name of the series, but you know, it's week 13, and week 13 is the time in iRacing. If you don't play iRacing, you know, and you never know. I need to explain. Week 13 is, yeah, like it's the end of the season. There's like maybe 1 or 2 official races still going. But like 99% of these races available are unranked, and it's silly combos or like this one, good opportunities to try out the new content. And yeah, it's a multi-class. Sorry, it's a multi-class race with this new IndyCar and I believe Super Formula Light and Formula 4. So yeah, it's quite fun. It's honestly super fun. I kind of wish it was official, to be honest. It's quite fun. But yeah, of course, the IndyCar NXT, this Dallara IL-15, is gonna get an official series. I believe it's gonna get 2 official series actually, one road series and one oval race series. So yeah, I should maybe look at the race itself. I should maybe commentate the race itself. Oh, also another piece of content that I haven't bought is the new Mustang GT4 alongside a GT4 refresh physics update and stuff. But I won't lie that, you know, GT4, I'm not really super interested in it. But at the same time, I'm not super interested in GT3 as well. It's more like, oh, I kind of want to, you know, I sometimes do GT3 from time to time, and I kind of want to drive something different from what I usually drive. So yeah, it's the reason why I bought the Aston, and it drives really well, and I may make it my main car. And ooh, we lose it a little bit here. But yeah, this week 13 race is quite nice. It's quite a nice gameplay to show you all, because yeah, it's quite some interesting races. We can see there's like some close-up racing, and oh, there's death. Yep, death happening. It's week 13. Maybe because it's, you know, it's week 13. Once again, I say week 13 a lot, but maybe because it's unranked. That you know, I come back to iRacing with a peaceful mind. I don't have to worry about my iRating, about my safety rating. Of course, people are still gonna be intelligent people and race hard in the first 2 laps and crash into you, of course. But it feels more chill. I don't know if it's also the other drivers not pushing as hard, or if it's actually just the entire thing about, you know, about unofficial races where you don't have to, you know, you don't have to worry about safety and safety rating and iRating. So, you know, it's just whatever if you lose or if you crash or whatever. I wish it was more like this, to be honest. Maybe I should join a league. I would love to join a league sometime, but I don't know what league to join. I don't know where to look for leagues, and I kind of want a league that's like,
SFL. For Formula
how can I say?
You get what I mean.
A nice league with nice people, if that makes sense. Like, of course, if that's like bare minimum, am I right? But if I join, it's not about like the overall environment. Like, if people are assholes, then yeah, I'm not gonna have the motivation. Ooh, God, that slow driver that was lapped down was on the race line. Oh dear, that's probably scary. But yeah. Maybe sometime I would join a league. In that case, it would be a great opportunity to get more into iRacing. So yeah, I did a bunch of week 13 races. Another one with this new IndyCar, with this new NXT IndyCar. It was also the same race, but with at Summit Point, I think it was. And yeah, it's a really enjoyable car. Really enjoyable car. You know, of course, you gotta be careful about cold tires, the usual. It's not as bad as, you know, GTPs. GTPs on cold tires are absolutely, wow. It's tricky AF, honestly. So I don't even know how many laps there is left. I don't even know how long the race is. I don't know what position I am in, but I believe I just overtook the guy in P2, the car in P2. So we're currently in P2, and yeah, I don't have an overlay, I don't have anything set up. I literally came back from my break and I don't have anything set up. Since, you know, I did say I was streaming on a different computer here, and I tried to make the movie, and oh, that was kind of scary, even for them, and even for me, I was like, what the hell was that? And yeah, the car is a little twitchy. You can see on the
That works.
you can see on the exit. I may be coming back on the throttle a little too early, but that was really scary from me there. Because it's a new track, of course. Mexico is not one of these tracks that I know. You know, there are some tracks, coming into iRacing, there are some tracks that I know the get-go because they were in Gran Turismo. I used to be a Gran Turismo player before jumping to iRacing. So stuff like Suzuka, Tsukuba, Nürburgring, you know, stuff like that. I know these tracks. Or at least I got the basics of this track coming to iRacing. But not that it matters, because 80% of the time, 80% of the, like, maybe 90% of the tracks actually, I've never drove on them ever. So I'm constantly learning, which is good. You want to learn. But then you will probably be saying, but Reiko, this Mexico track is in F1 games, and you play F1 games, right? Yes, but not really actually, because I usually don't play F1. When I play F1, it's usually I either don't finish the season, or I don't include Mexico in the season, because you know you can change the length and the tracks are available and stuff. I usually don't put Mexico in because I never learned this track. So I don't want to learn a new track and be terrible. I want to get all the championships points. But yeah, eventually I will do a full season of F1. It's what I wanted to do with F1 25, but motivation kind of run out, sadly. But eventually we'll come back. So yeah, this is a nice little battle we're having here. We're leading the race, but the race is far from being over. I believe the race is 15 minutes, so the race should be a few more laps. But we needed to lock in and not make these silly mistakes being slow. So the car ahead catches up on us, as we can see right here. I'm trying to stay on the outside. Not that being on the inside is a good move. And here we have something very funny. I'm literally sliding. I'm grinding on that curb.
Well, you know,
Like I'm playing skate free.
So, you know, may as well
Which it was really funny, but it was such a big loss of time. Pretty funny stuff. So now we're gonna go back on the throttle, and now we're gonna try to catch up with them.
I was riding that fucking curb.
Also, yeah, the car has push to pass, which I didn't know at the time. But thankfully, I binded the button right before the race. So, you know, push to pass is giving you extra horsepower or whatever. This is such a terrible commentary video. Yeah, you can tell this is my secondary channel and not my first channel. You know, it's... I've never really done these commentary videos on motorsport and stuff like that, so it will get better over time, hopefully. But yeah, what can I say? Yeah, we're trying to catch up with the car ahead, which is it's quite a tricky car to drive. It feels like it has downforce, but it doesn't have grip. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Especially at low speed. It feels like it has downforce, but no grip. It's quite fun to drive, don't get me wrong. And I haven't tried I've never done oval racing ever with the Indy car. The only time I've done oval racing is with a stock car, with the bigger cars. I've never done it with I'm sorry for, it's not formula, the term, it's open wheel. I never done for oval racing with the open wheel cars, because you know my oval races are they're pretty eventful, to say the least. For example, at Bristol 500 there were 28 cautions. So 28 times we had to pause the race. Because of incidents on track. So I'm not really feeling super confident at the idea of doing the same when the car when the car is capable of snapping out of nowhere. And yeah, I mean, an open wheel car is obviously so much more. An open wheel car is so much more, fragile than a bigger stock car. So it's like, it's quite a little scary. So we are going to go on the inside of the number 5 here. There we go. The thing is pretty terrifying here. We don't even touch here. That was so intense. Is it maybe the move to go on pole on P1? No, it's not quite there. The racing like this, where you are not even... I can't even see where he is. If you're wondering, I'm not on a triple monitor or VR, of course. I'm in one single monitor. And this track, like these two consecutive corners and the hairpin inside the stadium are quite horrible on a single monitor, especially with like a car, a proper car with a cockpit and everything. Ooh, up braking there. Ooh. And that's the move for P1, yeah, like here, for example, I'm never able to see like when I'm starting to like know now, but for the first few laps I've done around this track, it was quite hard to know like where the corner was, and I used to like brake extremely early. So this is the white flag, final lap of the race already. I hope you enjoy this silly commentary. I just wanted to show you this nice little race in the background while I talk about random stuff that are completely unrelated to that. What can I say for this last lap? Well, we're gonna try to, you're gonna stay consistent. Consistency is key, which is actually really the case. It's like my Porsche Cup race that I uploaded a few months ago now. Yeah. Consistency is really the key. We have people slowing down. We are catching up with people from other categories, so we gotta be careful of that. I believe the car ahead is gonna move out of the way for us to go, nicely. And shout out to the people that get out of the way without, being told to do so. So nice. Oh, we have a stopped car here. Interesting. But yeah. Very important info is that I'm getting my avatar updates. You're gonna see it. The next iRacing videos will be with that new avatar update. I plan on bringing new racing outfits. So, a different outfit depending on the type of racing I'm doing. And new overlays. There's so many things I'm planning to do. And of course, I return to iRacing. And here, I miss it. But as you can see on the mirror, the car behind us spins out. It's so easy to spin out this car at low speed. At first I thought it got caught into a car from another class, but actually not. Actually spun himself out. But I can't blame them. It's a new car, new circuit. It's we gotta learn these things. So here we go. That's a win. That's a pretty good race to showcase the new car and track. And yeah, I don't know what else to tell y'all. I'm really happy with this one. Like the usual, when I win, I drop back into the pits. Even if it doesn't matter for safety rating, since there is no safety rating in this unranked races. But yeah. Oh, this is for real this time. I'm trying to get into iRacing again. Like, I don't know how many times I've said that, but right now it's for real. So you can expect more content in the coming weeks, and also re-upload of my old racing content on other channel. And oh, that's a Super Formula Lights, I believe it is, on what are the front left wheel. Interesting. But yeah, week 13 is pretty cool. I believe it's one of the first times, one of the very first few races I'm taking part in during week 13. I never done week 13. I'm like, I don't care. I want to race for real, and actually it's nice to actually like, chill,
good race.
because like playing, the regular official races, I have to be careful about, not hitting each other, not hitting other people, and I have to be careful about my rating, my safety rating. It's in the end I shouldn't care, but like, I still wanna get my safety rating to A, and I think it would be a cool objective actually. Maybe a road to license A type series of video could be interesting. Let me know down below if you'll be interested in that. Why not? Because currently, when the season starts, because I got enough safety rating on my oval license, well, I'm gonna get to a B license everywhere. And it's gonna take me a while to get to A across all three licenses, because I wouldn't say I'm close to demotion, but yeah, I had some bad racing. I had some bad races on my previous, my previous races, my last races on the road cars and Formula cars were kind of bad. So I'm trying to, I'm always trying to improve. It's only been a year since I've done, this whole proper sim racing thing. At the same time, I hate saying I've been sim racing for a year when, I've been playing Gran Turismo. But at the same time, it's Gran Turismo with a controller, but I don't know. But yeah, we can get to see some action with the replay, because, I was streaming, of course, twitch.tv/RecoWare. I was obviously streaming it, and I wanted to see how it looked on the outside.
It was like so tough.
with my
like, not
avatar
being
running
able
at
to
2
see
FPS
actions.
because my PC still cannot handle a video game like
Ah.
iRacing
Thank you, hello.
plus my avatar. But yeah, that was so much fun. Yeah, we can see how close it was. I couldn't see anything. It's really terrifying. But yeah, that was some really cool racing. This car provides some great road racing. I'm a little worried that, you know, after 2 laps, you know, if you don't have someone on you at your own pace, like the car ahead was, I'm kind of worried that, you know, after like 2 laps in, 2 or 3 laps in, it's just gonna be like
I'm saving this shit.
time trial against yourself, basically. I don't know. But it was a great fun race. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all next time for more iRacing content and other sim racing games. See ya, everyone. Take care of yourselves, and yeah, bye bye.